Hi guys, welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Today I'm really excited. We're going to be doing a new topic I've never done before, but I felt really called to do. Today we are going to do advice on keeping your boundaries. So I am getting a lot of the best way to explain it is like spirit team vibes. So I definitely feel like a lot of spirit guides, a lot of your spiritual team is showing up currently. I feel like it's a waiting room. What's going on? But today I just feel like the collective, I think that we've done a really good job collectively at strengthening boundaries, at just setting them. But I really want to do a reading on how to hold your boundaries. We are going to just be pulling tarot to kind of see what the situation is, what advice the universe is pulling for you today. For the piles, I actually picked from the What Do You Meme deck that I've been using. Yes, this is from the board game. Okay, so I've honestly saw this on TikTok. I don't have like a link to that TikTok, but I saw it on TikTok. These girls were using it to like ask the universe a question, and then they were just pulling cards for it. So they're really fun, really silly. It's a lot of memes that you've probably that you've probably seen before. That was me when I showed the last one. So today we're going to be using those to help you guys pick your pile. So pile 1, this is your meme. Pile number 2, good old Bernie. And pile number 3. Okay, so as always, I'll be doing a meditation. Just a heads up, guys, this is a collective reading, so that makes it virtually impossible for me to give a scary, accurate reading to every single person who comes across the reading. Just keep that in mind. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I still do have those available. You can check that out all on my Instagram, Neptuna Tarot. Also, guys, check out my TikTok. I have been making a lot of free TikToks on there. I actually have been sleeping on it recently, but there's still a lot of content that I had put out around October, a little bit before then, I think, as well. Or no, I think I started it like in October. So there's like a month worth of little pick-a cards, as well as I have been doing Legendary Ladies. I've been pulling from this goddess deck, and we've been learning about each of the goddesses, and it's been really fun. I really, really love that series. I will pick everything back up soon, guys. It's just been a hectic couple of months. So please enjoy the reading. I'll do the meditation, 30-second meditation to help you pick your pile, and then I will see you at your reading. All right, peace. Hi there, pile number 1. If you pulled this meme, honestly, this was the lightheartedest of the groups, as you guys could tell from the selection. Like, this was definitely like the more fun group, the more lighthearted, the more fun, chill, silly group. Okay, so I do kind of get right away that a way that you guys are avoiding keeping your boundaries is through humor. A lot of you guys here, I think that people get through your boundaries because they'll make a joke, or you might be the kind of person to bring a lot of humor into a situation, and because of that you ease a lot of the tension. Like right away I felt very comfortable with you guys just because of, it's like I know that the people attracted to this energy are going to be a little bit more silly. I just immediately feel comforted by your humor, and I think that it's kind of weird because I get a feeling that a lot of you here, you use this as a way to like deal with trauma, deal with just childhood, like any kind of tension, really, that's it. Any kind of tension you felt as a child, I think you utilize humor to try to diffuse situations. The Lovers, exactly. Like you were obsessed with creating harmony. You were obsessed with really literally, look at this, releasing the tension. 10 of Swords reversed. Like I feel like you are the person that, I don't know why you get you take on the responsibility for some reason of the people's feelings around you. Okay, and I think it's because you're just somebody, you want to keep the peace, you want to keep the harmony, you want everything to be chill. I can even see, you know, like you possibly sparking up with people, you know, smoking with other people, like some of you guys here are smokers, but like it's, and I think that that's also a way for you to ease tension. So what I'm seeing here is you need to be okay with like standing your ground, standing up for what you believe in, your morals, your beliefs. Like I'm seeing this as a match, and I'm seeing that it's like you avoid starting the match, and now you know we've got all this imagery here of like a wand on fire. So that's what I'm really seeing, is a wand on fire. They're asking you, I feel like what it is like they need you to remember how it felt the first time this boundary was crossed. Like they need you to go back to the beginning, Ace. They need you to go back to that beginning stage and remember when that spark was lit within you, when that fire was lit within you, when that anger was lit within you, that told you you need to set a boundary here. Okay, because I do see that you're a very loving, balanced, harmonious person, but I think there are people that rub you the wrong way, because it's almost like I get it's the kind of people that start things, that start fights, start arguments for no reason. Like I just get that you are the kind of person to like laugh at those kind of people and just be like, are you serious? Like you seriously take this so serious? Like you're the kind of person to turn everything in a joke just so that it doesn't turn into a conflict. But what happens when you do want to be taken seriously? Okay, what happens when you're trying to set a boundary and suddenly those people start making the same jokes or thinking it's okay to crack humor at a certain time when it's not appropriate, but it's only because you've kind of set that tone of it's chill, it's cool, bro. Like I just kind of get like a hippie-ish kind of, not, it doesn't have to be hippie, it's just more of like stoner, chill. I'm even hearing surfer, I don't know why, not for everybody, obviously. 3 of Cups, yes, oh my gosh, like you just want to keep the peace. Like you care so much about keeping your friends happy, your lover happy, your family happy. Like, you're so worried about everybody else's happiness here. Like, you just want to have a good time. You just want to party with your friends. Three of Cups is all about celebrating, having a good time with dearly beloved friends, okay? But it's almost like, what happens when someone rubs you the wrong way? What happens when someone sets a fire in you because of the things? I feel like this is like, Wands to me is more action, but it could, you know, I can take this as like people saying things aggressively as well. So what happens when this tension does start to build up? It's like, I just feel like you have no coping mechanism except, let's have a drink, let's have a smoke, let's, you know, oh, do you want to watch a funny movie? Or did you see this meme? Or did you see this TikTok? Did you see this reel? Whatever. You know, I just get a sense of like, you constantly try to cover it up with like, we're all cool, we're all friends here, you know, we're all like, like, I'm hearing this quote, I'm sorry for those of you who don't smoke, but it's like, weed's meant to be smoked. Like, it's like, maybe it's like that, like, kind of like, this is an example of like setting a boundary of, for instance, all of you guys come together to party, right? All of you guys get together, and it's kind of like a bring your own beer, bring your own W kind of thing, right? I'm sorry guys, I'm also watching my cat. She's outside and she's been starting to climb the fence, and I'm so upset because I want her to have outside time. But all right, anyways, but now I'm like watching her. Lilith, don't you dare. But anyways, so I just see you, you know, getting together with friends, having a good time. You're over here like, yeah, like I brought tequila, I brought 2 joints and some tequila, you know, and it's just like, everything's a good ass time. But then what happens when, you know, this is, you know, you can be a generous person, but also it's like setting a boundary of like, those people that never bring anything or never, it's like they never put in their share type of thing. Oh my goodness, so many interruptions with this reading so far. So, you know, I'm getting that you get distracted easily. There could even be a little bit, I'm getting ADHD here, where it's like you just get so distracted. And also I feel like when time passes as well, it's like you're always in this energy of feeling good, having fun, harmony, building these beautiful, like loving relationships that don't have any tension. Like you're always in that energy. So it's very easy for those kinds of people to kind of slip by and just kind of enter your energy because it's so harmonious. It's like you don't notice because it's their energy causing the friction. It's their energy you need to set the boundaries with. Hi.
What did you people say though?
Oh, sorry for the interruption. Hold on. Okay, so sorry about the interruptions, guys. But really the biggest thing is just you have to be okay with not always being the happy-go-lucky person, not always being the person that needs to create harmony, that needs to create, like, I feel like you're always trying to create this 3 of Cups energy, celebration, joy, harmony. I keep saying harmony, but that's just the biggest energy here. I just feel like you just want everyone to have a good time. And the thing is like you can't control everybody, what they're gonna do, what they're gonna say, but you can base what your expectations on people's patterns and what they show to you. And if somebody is showing to you constantly like they're going to use like your supplies, they're going to say maybe aggressive things, they're going to disrupt this harmony that I feel like you're working so hard to create, it's like you have to be okay with setting the boundary and being like, yo, that is not okay. Don't do these things around me. If you can't respect that, I don't want to be around you. We have 8 of Wands in reverse. Like I feel like you're just very slow to speak up. You're very slow to say anything when you have an issue, just because like you're the funny friend, like you're the fun, like party friend, you know, you're the one that people go to have this good time. And I just think that it's so hard for you to hold boundaries sometimes because I think that you start feeling guilty, or you start thinking that you like you're ruining the fun. You're like you're the problem. Like if you speak up and set a boundary, for some reason, like you're looking at it as if you are the problem. And I just split the deck. We have High Priestess here, but it's like, you know better. Like, you know better than that. You know that in order for you to maintain this harmony and this joy that you've worked so hard to build, it's like you can't allow certain people to constantly drive this sword in your back. So I am going to pull from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. I feel like this deck really does speak a lot about boundaries. So I'm going to be reading from the book for that. Oh, okay, so we did get 2, and I like that. I think that is good. Okay. First up, we have Villain. You can always rewrite the story. And that's the thing too. Oh, okay, let's go ahead and just read that one before I start. All right, 38 Villain. You can always rewrite the story. Okay, so sometimes, a hard truth to swallow, sometimes our villains win. However, that doesn't mean you should give up or lose all hope. It just means that it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. Like, why am I getting, it's like, these are the kinds of people that feed off of tragedy. These are the kind of people, it's like, these are whoever these villains are, quote unquote villains are in your life. I feel like you don't speak up because it's like you feel like they always win. Like, maybe you just feel like it's not worth it, or like they've made you feel like no matter what you say, it's like they're not going to change. They're going to keep doing these things. But it's time to rewrite the story. It's time to hold your boundaries, because as soon as you start doing that, it just sets a new tone here. It's empowering. It takes back, you reclaim yourself. That's what it is. You're taking back your power after allowing people to just look at you. I feel like people have looked at you as like weak or like not strong, simply because you've always been this happy-go-lucky, friendly, fun person. And it's like, it's time for these villains to get a reality check and to see that you are not just this weak, you know, you can stand up for yourself. It's not always fun and games. It's not always fun and games. I think you're starting to teach the people around you that. Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Number 8. All right. It seems like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism. When you tell yourself you can't do whatever you set your mind to, that's what we refer to as negative self-talk, and it's extremely toxic. Just as we expect others to treat us with kindness, we also need to treat ourselves with kindness. A bird can't fly away if you never let it out of its cage. It's like, I feel like you're so scared to rock the boat. You're so scared to shake things up. I feel like you're the kind of person, like, you've never really walked away from people before. Like, you find that that's incredibly painful or hard to do, especially with this Ten of Swords. It's like you avoid these hard endings. Like, you avoid these really tense endings. And it's like, I just feel like you get into your head of like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Like, I can't have this hard conversation. But the truth is, you totally can. It's just your negative mind, your negative self-talk.
okay? You need to change the way you're talking to yourself, because it's like, I think you seem to only value yourself whenever you're in this Three of Cups Lovers energy. And it's like, it's time to value yourself even when you are in like a Seven of Wands energy, okay? Like even when you're in fighter mode, like it's okay. All right, pile number 1. I really think that's all the messages I'm getting for you. I don't know why, like, this is a really short reading for, like, this whole reading is going to be really short. And so for me, that's hard. That's hard for me to just, like, set, to just, like, leave it at, like, what, 15 minutes here? So we have relax. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart. Hold on, my cat. And as soon as I relax, my cat tries to escape. All right, so it says, place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light flowing from the eternal heart of spirit. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. It's like you don't have to change the foundation of who you are, because I think most importantly, like you are the kind of person that you focus on the most important thing in life, which is love. And so I think that it's really hard for you to show other emotions to people because you're so scared of hurting them. But you know, they're okay with hurting you. These people seem to be okay with hurting you because they know that they'll get away with it. They know that you're not going to stand up for yourself. And that's really what needs to change. The World in reverse. Yes, like I think that you've had a really fun run, okay? Like you've had a really good run of being this person, of being this really laid back, chill, fun person. It's like you don't have to stop being that person, especially to those who deserve it. But I think you're coming to the point where you're ending that cycle. Like you kind of are avoiding it, I do see that, but you're coming to the end of this cycle where you're no longer going to let people get away with this kind of thing. All right, pile 1, I'm gonna leave it at that. I really do hope these messages resonated with you. If they did, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I cannot wait to see you at the next reading. All right, bye-bye. All right, hey there, pile 2. I immediately got like a crink in my neck, and we also have the amazing Bernie. Okay, so I'm getting this really kind of grumpy energy from you guys. I actually kind of get the sense of like you guys are already pretty good at holding your boundaries. So let's just go ahead and get into the tarot. I am using the Moon Power Tarot. I'm getting like this series. I'm getting like a Capricorn, Saturn energy, like kind of restricted, kind of like the boss, the daddy. All right, what did we get? All right, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Magician in reverse. Come on, guys. And we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you guys are my troubled teens. Okay, you guys are my angsty teenagers. Yes, I'm still getting very much Capricorn. I am getting a little bit of Aquarius energy as well. I am getting Scorpio vibes. I'm getting, who else is angsty? Taurus vibes here. And that's literally not even from the cards, like, because we have Magician, which is Gemini, Virgo energy. We have Swords and Wands here and Pentacles. So, you know, we have fire, air, and earth. I feel like you guys do not see yourself very accurately. And I think that you guys really underestimate yourself. I think that you guys are constantly telling yourself that something is missing from your life. You need this, I need this. But it's kind of like I'm getting there's still a level of maturity that you guys have not reached, okay? And I'm so sorry. Maybe you guys are just younger. Maybe you guys are like like a generation below me. I don't know. I'm kind of getting that energy. Maybe you just have a really lively inner child who still has some lessons to learn. But really, it's like you have a level of empowerment here that is, I just heard, dormant, like a volcano. Like, it's seriously like a volcano here. It's like once that volcano would erupt, oh my god, like I'm hearing beauty first of all, like just like natural beauty, but I'm also hearing like you would make other people feel very strongly as well. But I don't know what that whole rant was, but the point is, because you do not own your own personal power here, it allows other people to walk over you. It allows other people to talk to you negatively. It allows other people to, it's almost like they are they are emphasizing, but it's almost like it's re-emphasizing. What's the word for that? They're reiterating basically everything you're thinking about yourself. They're basically picking up on, and it's like if they've heard you complain before of like, oh, like I just need to, like I'm kind of hearing this toxic phrase of like, I need to lose weight, okay, like, and that's just an example, but like it's like that's the kind of thing. It's like you're giving that phrase to the people around you, and now it's like they're taking those opinions of yourself that you're saying out loud, and it's like they think that it's okay to speak to you the same way, like, oh, they need to, you know, and it's because of your own self-talk, because of the way you are viewing yourself. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but this is coming through as low self-esteem. This is coming through as you not being able to see the bigger picture. It's showing that when it comes to communication, you still really struggle to say what you mean. And because you struggle to say what you mean, I feel like you somehow like gravitate towards people who also communicate immaturely. So it's just like you're surrounded by people who are reflecting your inner world. So basically what needs to change here is the inner world. What needs to change here is you need to start thinking bigger, okay? You need to start looking at the bigger picture. Give yourself a 5 to 10 year plan, even if it's loose, even if it's vague. Just set some goals for yourself so that you can try to see the bigger picture at hand. I feel like you're playing the short game. It's like, I get you're obsessed with instant gratitude or gratification, instant gratification. Like, you're attracted to things that instantly make you feel good, such as like social media, such as like sex, and possibly even, you know, alcohol, drugs, you know, take what resonates. But I'm just getting, you're so focused on getting through the day. It's like you're not thinking about the year ahead. And what do you want your life to look like in a year, kind of thing? What do you want your life to look like in 10 years? You know, everything. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a solid plan. It can be very loose. It can be very vague of just certain things that you have on a bucket list. But it's just like expanding your view of what's going on in my world right now, right in front of me. It's like, I feel like I'm getting obsessive energy here. I'm getting obsessive energy where it's like so focused on what's right in front of me that it's like I'm never working on building what could be. Okay, and it's like I'm just getting that it's so hard for you to hold your boundaries because you're only focused on like what's right in front of you. You're only focused on like you're barely kind of getting through the day kind of energy. You're barely like you have such a negative view of yourself. It doesn't even have to be directly negative. It's just like you don't see yourself as like someone who can manifest their dreams. You don't see someone who should have like a 5-year plan. You don't see yourself as somebody who can communicate their needs and wants. Like it's just the way you're viewing yourself. It doesn't have to be outright negative, but it's just like disempowered here. And because you're acting disempowered, two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this also describes instability. It describes like taking on too much to where it's like you're trying to juggle everything and it's overwhelming, and it's like you can't really keep up your responsibilities. This is just, you know, this isn't the best energy. So like I'm saying, you need to turn this all around. You need to start making these bigger plans for yourself, bigger dreams. The Magician in reverse, if you flip that around, it's like this is such a powerful energy. This is someone who knows that whatever it is that they are dreaming of, they can make happen step by step. They have the tools to make it happen for themselves. They don't doubt the fact that they're going to expand, they're going to reach these dreams. And even if this Page of Swords was flipped over, it would at least show that you are open to learning. It would show that you are open to gaining the skills to have better communication, to have a better even mental space. But because it's reversed, it's like you're not seeing the possibility to do that. You're not seeing, how can this happen? I can't do this kind of energy. And so that makes, you know, when you're in that disempowered energy, obviously you're not going to be holding much of any boundaries. So let's go ahead and split the deck here. I just want to see Temperance. This is all about, it's time to lean towards peace, okay? Like, I think that you are somebody, you get so wrapped up on what's going wrong. You get so wrapped up on like your responsibilities. I don't think you ask for help. I think, you know, you just, I think that you're kind of at this point where you don't really see a way out. And that's where I'm getting this energy of like, this body language is so closed and so like upset, okay? But it's kind of like suppressed, like us all suppressed into like his energy here. And I just get like, you've become so closed off. You've become so shut down. You know, I think that you've really become to a point where you don't really know how to see a way out of this. And it really is just, you really need to focus on changing your inner world. How do you speak to yourself? Are you going from a place of I can do this, or are you coming from a place of I can't do this? We have Temperance. This is all about balance, peace, becoming more tempered, becoming more patient. I think that you obsess and you panic and you overthink a lot. And a lot of that overthinking is self-deprecative. And it's just, it's not helpful. And it's like you need to utilize your mind in a more healthy way. Yes. Oh, the Four of Wands, because I feel like as soon as you get your mental space figured out, your inner world, as soon as this is cleared up and you enter a more peaceful state, it's like you're able to finally celebrate. I feel like this is the energy you've been craving too, because Four of Wands is also about stability. So it's like a stable celebration. It's like abundance. It's about bringing home and family together. And I feel like you've been craving this energy here, but it's like you didn't know how, you haven't known how to make it happen. And I'm telling you, it's all about, you know, it's so silly, but I'm hearing meditation. I know it's said so many times, but it's like you need to start creating a space, or like creating a time where you can clear your mind completely and not obsess, not panic, not overthink. All right, what is this? This is the Six of Pentacles. You've been giving so much of your energy to the wrong things. And I think that it also makes it very easy for other people to take from you too. Because you're not in this stable space, because you're not tempered here with your in your mind. So it just makes it very easy for people to come, and it's like they're keeping you in this page level where it's like you can never level up your money. Eight of Swords. Like so much anxiety, feeling so trapped. I'm so sorry, pile 2. Like I'm praying, hoping you can reach this energy here. So let's go ahead and get, this is from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. And these really do seem to have good messages about like keeping your boundaries with people, like standing up for yourself. Sorry, y'all. You guys are, it's funny, you guys are like completely different than pile number 1. All right, I'm gonna get one more. Ah, too many, please. We have Voyage. You already have all the answers. And that's exactly like the Magician if it was upright. You already have all the answers, all the tools you need. I love this bitch fire, stand up for yourself at the bottom. We have Evil Queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. So there could be somebody specific that's really been like giving you salt instead of sugar recently, and that could be really draining. This could even be a taught behavior. Okay, this can even be somebody taught you to not believe in yourself. Somebody taught you, you know, to think this way, to have this negative inner world. Okay, so I'm gonna read Evil Queen first. I'm already here. Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Someone in your life is mistreating you. You keep trying to see the good in them, but they just keep disappointing you again and again. Truth is, some people don't deserve second chances. As difficult as it may be, this is your sign that you need to cut them loose. Unfollow them and block their number. It's time to move on. Do whatever it takes to find some inner peace. Yes, some inner peace here, Temperance. For it's just as precious as gold. Yes, your inner peace is worth so much more than just keeping people in your life that shouldn't be there. All right, next up we have Voyage, 34. You already have all the answers. You've been feeling lost for a while now, wandering through your life aimlessly, searching everywhere for meaning and never coming up with anything of substance. That's the problem. You keep searching for answers outside of yourself when all the answers can be found within if you take the time to look. You need a spiritual mentor, and at this point in your life, that person needs to be you. Holy, that's so powerful. Like, they're really asking you to take control of. I feel like you've entered this space of feeling like hopeless, faithless kind of energy, and it's like they're really asking you to take back control of that, to prioritize your peace. And it's also literally says to stop looking outside yourself, and because all the answers can be found within. And what have I been saying this whole reading? The biggest key to you keeping your boundaries here is within your own inner world. That's what needs to change. Stop searching, stop obsessing, stop panicking by looking everywhere else but within. It's like, I feel like you might even be like on the search for like a mentor or somebody to like teach you how to do life, teach you how to be happy, teach you how to get this stability and peace that you're craving. And I just think that this person has to be you. You know yourself better than anybody else out there, and that means you're going to know what your definition of peace is, what your definition of meaning and substance in your life is. Okay, so I'm gonna pull one more card from the Angel Oracle. We're gonna leave it at that, guys. This has been a really powerful message. I really am sending you so much love right now. So much healing. Peace. I'm sending you peace. Take a fucking bubble bath, okay? I know that that's not as easy, especially when it comes to like mental health and all of that piles up. Oh, bottom of the deck, self-criticism. Of course we're taking it. You know, it's not as easy as just like those fluffy self-care videos. Okay, so we have self-criticism. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace those negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you're less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exist in all things. All things. So that means you too. In all things. All right, so we also have Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust, we, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust, there is nothing to fear. There is only love. Okay, pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here. If you did enjoy this reading or resonate with any of the messages, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel. And even if you didn't enjoy this, you can always comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Until next time, sending you love, light, protection, and blessings. Peace. I don't know why I just heard like demon time. I'm on my demon time. I'm in my demon hours. Like, you guys are a little funny too, okay? Pile 1 was the funny one, but you guys are coming through as like this dry humor, but it's almost also like religious humor. So that I think that's what's sending me. Like I'm hearing like, I'm dead inside. I don't know. Y'all need Jesus. No. I'm so sorry about that. Cut the films. Okay, so sorry about that. Seriously, just choked. So you guys have a really silly energy too. Knight of Cups. Ooh, what did I say? We have the Devil reverse. Like, this is my demon time. Like, y'all are on some demon time. Like, y'all on some... And also the fact I just choked, like, I take everything as a message. So just the fact, like, this... The beginning of this reading just started chaotically for me. Like, you guys couldn't see what's going on, but it was just chaotic for me. And, like, I just get that you kind of play the devil's advocate sometimes. It's like you enjoy a lot of like religious humor. You enjoy a lot of like really offensive humor, but also like I'm hearing dry humor as well. So like maybe there's a bunch of like different levels of humor that you enjoy. Like maybe you're just somebody who just finds life to be very like comical. And so that, you know, that is why you guys are reminding me a lot of pile 1. But what's kind of funny here is that I'm actually seeing you guys do hold your boundaries. Like, you guys are actually really good at saying, not today, Satan. Okay, like you guys are really good at taking back your energy, taking back your money, taking back your time. Okay, like you guys are really good at being like, screw you, like you know, you screwed me over. I feel like you're emotionally mature as well. We have the Knight of Cups. Like you have developed emotional maturity. You have developed your you've developed your emotional intelligence is what I'm seeing, you know. And I think that you also have room to grow. It's like I feel like you're still young, so the fact that you've gained this wisdom at this age as well is like really powerful. I think that you're really intimidating to people too. And I think that's so it's kind of funny because it's like I think pile 1, it's like they were scared to cause tension. They were scared to like ruffle feathers, like, and they just wanted everything to be harmonious and fun and like loving all the time. And I think that you have enough emotional intelligence and maturity to know that it cannot possibly be like that all the time. Like there's going to be moments where you're going to have to look the devil in the face and be like, not today, Satan. Okay, like you're literally going to have to stand your ground and get out of toxic situations as they come. I just feel like you guys are just wise enough to be that aware, to know that life to know that life has a sick sense of humor. And I think you guys do too. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm trying so hard not to laugh. Like I feel like people who come to you with this devil energy, it's like they go up in flames. Like you make it rain like hellfire. Like you are like, not today, Satan. Like I cannot get over that phrase. And what's funny about this as well is like I don't think that you are the kind of person to be like, I'm perfect. It's not as coming through as a self-righteous energy either. It's like I think you're very accepting of your own shadow as well. King of Wands reverse. Okay. So yeah, like at times I think that you might even come off a little bit arrogant, or people might look at you as cocky, arrogant. But the truth is, like, here's the thing, what I'm getting from this was the bottom of the deck, was the Four of Wands in reverse, which implies instability. And it's kind of like this fiery instability, okay? So kind of chaotic. Like, I am getting a chaotic energy from you. But we also, now we have this King of Wands reverse. So that kind of shows some arrogance. It shows some, it does show self-righteousness. It does show, and this is also wand, so still fire. It's still coming through as fire. So I'm getting like cocky energy, show off energy. And what I'm getting is people categorize you as this. Like people try to put you in these labels, in these boxes. But the truth is, it's because you don't allow people to use you. You don't allow people to give you this devil energy. Like you don't allow it, you don't put up with it. Like literally the way these hands are, it's like I see you, that's your hands. You literally take back what you give. Like if you were to give somebody something, and at the end of the day that person comes to you with devil energy, you're going to take your shit back. You're going to take words, like I'm hearing words, like you'll take your words back. If you told someone I love you and then they show you their true side, and then like you will take that back so quickly. And so I think that people get this weird energy from you, like the people who don't know you very closely, it's like they see you as unstable and arrogant and cocky and like, whoa, like I'm just hearing like it's kind of like a collective gaslighting. Like I'm just getting this energy where it's like people look at you and they're like, she's crazy, he's crazy, they're crazy, you know, whatever gender, like they are crazy. Like I'm just getting, that's like the collective. It's like if they don't personally know you, it's like they just seem to kind of categorize you as like, oh, they must not have their life together, they must not have their home life together, they must just be so obsessed with themselves, they must be like aggressive. King of Wands can be aggressive, especially reverse. So I'm just getting like these people do not know you, because the people who actually know you, they know that you are this Knight of Cups. You are emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature. I think that you give a lot of love. Like look at this cup, and it's just like this endless flowing source of love that I feel like you give to the people that truly know you, the people that truly love you. It's like I just see here like you are walking karma. Like you are the kind of person that people learn so much from, because like you don't allow people to fuck with you. Like I just like you don't allow people to take incessantly, what's the word, to take constantly, to take like you cut that crap off. Like, and I think you intimidate so many people too with this card here. Like you are so intimidating. And notice how neither of these cards are like looking forward. Like he's looking like off, you know, off center here. They're looking like forward. So it's just like I feel like you do not pay attention to a lot of things like outside of your own world, and I think people get intimidated by that. They get intimidated by your boundaries. So kind of what I'm actually getting for the message of like, how can you keep your boundaries? Well, my love, you already do a really fantastic fucking job. But I think you might get a little insecure about the fact that you might come off as cocky or unstable, or even like cold and intimidating. Like some of you guys might have a real problem with coming off as that. And just know that that's really your ego trying to kind of lure you back in, because your ego is saying, these people can't see me like this, like these people can't view me like this. It's like, even though you know in your heart the kind of person you are and how powerful you are to be able to free yourself from this devil energy constantly, to be able to take what's rightfully yours from people who try to steal, Like, you need to have a lot more love and respect for yourself, and just don't get too caught up in how other people are viewing you. Because I do feel like, you know, some of you guys really have a problem. Like, you're like, I don't want to be cold. Like, I don't want to be intimidating. Like, I want to be warm and open and loving. But it's like, they don't deserve that energy unless, you know, unless it's proven. Unless they've shown to you that they deserve that. I feel like you've experienced... I just feel like you have already experienced so much devil and like Ace of Pentacles reverse energy, like people trying to take from you, people trying to use you, people trying to keep you in the hell fires with them kind of energy. And I feel like you have risen above so much of it. I just heard he has risen. Like, you guys, what is this religious humor? Princess, you can be your own knight. Let me get one more. Oh, be your own first priority. Okay, beautiful. And that's what I'm saying, is just like a reminder here of like, don't worry about other people's opinions. Like, don't worry about how people are viewing you, because the people who truly love you and are in your life see you for you. All right, so let's do number 1. This is the first card in the deck. Princess, you can be your own knight. Do you guys mind if I do this? I hate it. Okay. All right, you can be your own knight. Trial and error, right? You may be in a dire situation you need escaping from. Rest assured, you have the power within to persevere. You already know you don't need to be rescued by a charming prince or chivalrous knight in shining armor. You've got your own shield and sword, and gods help anyone who thinks they can do a better job. Exactly, like, no one's a better protector for you than you. Like, you really have your own shield and sword ready to go, and that's what makes you so intimidating. And look, once again, both of these imageries, they're looking off. Like, they're not bothered by... It's like pile number 2 was so very obsessive about like what was right in front of them, and it's like, I feel like you guys see a bigger picture. Like, you guys can visualize other ways of being, other, like, you can visualize, and because you're visualizing things that have not yet been, you're able to become a beautiful, like, creator, manifester. You have this beautiful eye for things that are not yet there. All right, we have mural, be your own first priority. Whatever you're currently grappling with, you must put yourself first. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put on your own oxygen mask before you try to help your neighbor with theirs. That is to say, if you don't make sure your own energy bar is full, then you'll have no energy to give to someone else. Be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from the demands of others and work on making sure you're okay. So it's like, even if these people are seeing you as like cocky, arrogant, unstable, it's like, just remember, you know, you actually check in on other people. I feel like at points to the detriment of your own like self-care. So it's just like, just remember to make sure that you're okay, because I think that you are somebody who's very loving, very giving, very like, to the people in your life, you're there for them. So don't worry about people who think that you're selfish or cocky or look at you as intimidating. It's like, they don't actually know you for you, and so you're able to keep your boundaries because you're not around these people who are just looking at you at this very shallow base level. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 3. I'm actually going to pull one more from the Angel Oracle. We'll leave it at that. Forgiveness and courage. All right, forgiveness. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you're no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. So sometimes I do feel like you might go a little too hard on defense mode, okay? Just because, like I said, I feel like you have experienced a lot of devil energy, a lot of like selfish, taking, greedy energy around you. So it's like, just try to forgive those people who have treated you that way in the past. Because it's like, when you're holding on to all that anger, all that resentment, it's like you can't really keep moving forward. And they don't want you to be a victim to this situation anymore. We have courage. Dare to be different, to make mistakes, create, for it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only in being true to you that you can be true to others. There's a lot here about like prioritizing yourself and like being true to yourself. It's like, don't get too wrapped up on opinions of your reputation and what people think of you, because at the end of the day, you know yourself better, your spirit knows you better, your guides know you better, your family, friends know you better, and that's all that matters. All right, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. If you enjoyed this, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and even if you didn't, comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys no matter what. Till next time, bye-bye.